Hey guys, in the last lesson, we learned how to use a list component. So in this lesson, we are going to learn how to make our layout responsive. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. The simple grid component, this one right here, is pretty much responsive. So on smaller scale, it adapts to the width of the elements in each row. But the other grid component, the one that we use for sidebar and the main components over the app layout, does not do that out of the box. So we need to implement some responsiveness to the grid components manually, and we can do that using some Chakra built-in breakpoint and its responsive styles, which come by default in Chakra UI. So we can also style other elements, not just only the grid component, but others differently for different screen sizes. So to do that, let's go over to Chakra Docs and we can look at the responsive style. So to come over to the Chakra Docs, and if you're not on the responsive style on the page, just scroll down to and click. Okay, so when you click on the responsive styles, you should come over to this page where we have the responsive style, and you see that we use the medium min width query to ensure your interfaces are mobile first. So if you scroll down, we see that we have the breakpoint Chakra UI providers, which we have the small, medium, the large, the extra large, and the units. And also before the small, we have the base. So we can see the different screen sizes that you can use on our element. So if you scroll down, yeah, we can see some example here. Let me scroll down, look at the box and component. So we want to have the box component to have different width and different size screen sizes. So this is what we have to use the width with a list of the different sizes here for different width. If you scroll down more, we can see different other examples we can use. But this is pretty much the one I most like to use because we have to set in the base, the medium, the large screen. For the large screen, the medium screen, and the small screen, you can see the explanation is here. And these are more examples. You can look at this doc for you to understand very, very well. So that is how we change the property based on these different breakpoints. So we're going to start with a simple example. So let me wrap the simple way with the box. So I'm going to come over here and put in the box component. I'm going to wrap everything here with the box so that I can add in, let me format that. Then I'm going to come over here and let's add in a box. So we're going to use this box to do the simple, the responsiveness. Just a simple example. So what we're going to do here, we're going to change the background color of this box when the screen size changes. So I'm going to just first of all, let me copy the height and post here. So let's set the background color. So I want to set the background color. Let's make it starting from the base. We're going to put in green. Green. Then we should also add in the width. 200 pixels. So if we save this and come here, let's head over to our page. Into the dashboard, we can see this. When you resize to responsive smaller screen, it's still green. But let's add in the medium property MD and let's set that equals to, let's say to blue. Yeah, if we save that, let me just add others large to orange. So let's save that and so this is showing orange on the large screen. So, well, if we come to the smaller screen, let me move to smaller screen. We have it to display green. So if I'm moving to the median screen, you will see it shows the blue color. Then if you open and large, that is will give you orange color. So now you know the basics of the breakpoints. So we're going to remove the box components. Let's remove everything. So let's see. Let's go over to the app layouts and click on. We're going to apply some responsiveness styles to the grid item. So as we can change the way the dashboard looks when you're on mobile view. So what we can do here, we can come over to the grid item for this sidebar and let's add in come here to the core icon span. Then we should add base 6. Then we have the large, we make it to 2, and we have the extra large, set it to 1. So when on smaller screen, the grid item here takes up the whole width of the window. Then the large is going to take out half of it. Then we've used the one before to take up one column, the whole grid system. Okay. So if we save that, let me save that and preview that. Let's see it. If we come here, we can't see anything here. Let's resize it. When we resize it, we see it takes up the full width on smaller screen, but when on large, we see that the item drop to the next place. So we're going to set the width for this so that everything matches together. But for the smaller screen, you see that the item takes the full width. So for the main green item, we also have to add the let's add the breakpoint for this too. We can set that to 6. So when on small screen, if you take the full width, then on large screen we should give it 4. So 4 plus 2 here will be 6. So on XL we should give it 5 like we normally have. So when you save that and you come to you can see that the width are taking width on the smaller screen, and when we go to the large screen, you can see the very go to the large screen, the smaller screen, you can see that's giving you can see that the columns and the simple grid components, everything are placed and match the screen sizes. So we are going to add padding to the grid item. So I want to add padding to the grid item. So on the padding, I want to add in 10 pixel to the top and then 20 pixel to the right side. So there it is, come to the top. Then we are going to also for the sidebar. I want when the sidebar when we come over to when we make the side when we make the dashboard mobile view. I want the sidebar to not be like this, but rather let the sidebar float, let it be invisible when on mobile view, and you can click on the icon so that the sidebar will appear. So to do that, we can come over to our the code base and come over to the side grid item for the sidebar. So what we can do here, we can add in the position, here. So I want the position. Let me format this. I want the position for mobile view should be absolute. So should be static. So from large upward, it should be static. But for the base, from medium, small, and they should be absolute. Then I want to put in the Z index 99 so that it will be visible on top of the other existing items on the window. So now I want to add in where you want to open and so that the item shall be visible and not visible. We can control the sidebar to open and not to open. So I'm going to use a component. It's actually a hook from Chakra UI called the use. It simply works like the use state. So I'll just call it a constant equals to the use this closure. If I import that, it outputs the is open and unclose. So to do that, I'm going to do is open here, just like state, but Chakra UI provided us with this. You can use that. So I'm going to do that. So let's come over to display and let's put in the left. Let's put in okay. So I want in base on base to show the open icon. The is open. If it's true, let's set the left to 0. Else, let's set it to minus 100%. So it's not visible on the platform on the window. So we're going to make the large photo. So we're going to pass the on toggle. So the on toggle to the navbar, so that the navbar can be able to do the toggle and not toggle. So we're going to pass in on the navbar. We're going to pass in the on toggle. So we're going to pass in the on toggle here. We're passing on toggle here. You come here. So inside here, we're going to pass in. We're going to pass in an icon here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pass in. We remove this and put in the stack and put in the headers. So we're going to add in the icon button. We're going to put in the toggle. So save that. Okay, so we're going to pass in some of the property here. I'm going to pass in so I've copied that to just pass in the variant to ghost, the array label, and also the icon. So the icon, I'm going to import it from the React icon. So I'm going to import that from React icon. React icon. So I'm going to also add in the font size. I'm going to, so let me pass in 20 pixels. No, let me pass 20 pixels. Let me use 30 pixels. Then I'm going to change this to my logo name. It's asking for validation protein. So let me try and fix this, guys. Guys, I've just disabled the prop type free validation for the on toggle. So I don't think I need to add the validation or start installing prop type to do the validation for this. So if you really want to do that, you can do that. But for this test, I just want to swiftly work on the responsiveness and focus on that too. I've added the on toggle to the icon property. So the next thing I want to also add is I want to add in uh, a validation. I want to say validation. I want to add in the responsiveness for um, this icon. So I want this to be visible. I want this to be visible when on smaller view, and on large view this should not be visible. So to do that, I'm going to pass in let's add in the display. Yes. Let's add in the flex and also large. So now for that, also for the just to make this responsive, so I'm going to add in the base. So for the base, we're going to add in the base and also we're going to set it to flex. We're going to also set the large to none. So we're going to save that. I want to also change the padding here from 40 to, well, let's leave it to 20. But I don't want to change it to 20. I'll just save this. So it's going. So I think everything here is complete. Everything here is complete. I think we're done with this navbar. So I want to go back to the app layout and let's pass in the unclose to the sidebar. So pass in unclose here to the sidebar. So let's pass that. Let's save that. So the navbar, I think I noticed some error here. Let's add that to F5 and save that. Come for the sidebar, we should pass in the prop here. Also get the those icon equals to 30, and we should also clear the validation. So let's disable the validation for unclose. Let's save that. So come here, we're going to add in the components or the vertical stack, because I want to add in, let's say, put that. So we're going to add the H stack here where we can add in the icon. So I'll go over to the navbar and just copy the icon button. Let me just copy this entire component here. And let's paste that. So we're going to import the icon component, icon button. So to import that, we're going to um, copy that, go to the Chakra UI, extract, extract, headline. Let's take and replace it here. And let's import f x. So now we have the x icon here. We have the vertical stack. We also have the icon button here for the close and the heading. So we're going to also have, okay, so for the v stack, we're going to add in the width equals to full. So we're going to pass in the, I want to move the heading here because this is side. I want the heading should be by the left and the icon button should be by the right. So we're going to add in, let's remove this. We're going to add in justify content space between So here we want to also add in the rounded to full. So we are going to add in, let me see that. We are going to add in, let me remove this page one here. We are going to add in, okay, yeah, we're going to add in the justifying. So we're going to add in a line reference styles. We're going to add in spacing 7. We are going to also add in a display base flex and large now. If we save that, come over to the, let me see the app layers, we save that, and let's preview that. It's not showing. Let me refresh. So, okay, we need to, the items here are coming to the right, we need to make them come to the left. So what we are going to do here, we should come over to the sidebar. So in the sidebar, the heading here is being, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in, no, not the sidebar, the navbar. So we're going to come over here. We're going to add in, so this is display. So we need to flex this to flex end. So yeah, we're going to add in flex end, justify space between. So I'm going to save that and come in. Okay. So this is like this. If we make it smaller view, you can see the item, the sidebar is not more visible. But when we click here, we can see it. But when we close here, we can see. So let's add in something for the app layout or the app layer. Let's add in the transition. So just select the transition. Then let's first all 0.5x and is in out. Let's see that. So when we save it and also we just look at it, you can see that. So we're going to add in the width because I see the width is small, so we're going to add in the base. So we're going to add in the width 250 pixel, and on the large we're going to add in auto. So save that and let's try it. So if we click on it, you should see that it has given us the width. And why is this thing not going to the left? So let's look at that sidebar. Oh yeah, you need to put the width. Oh. Save that. Let's click here. Let's see. And when we open, we see on mobile view. On desktop view, you see that we have the sidebar is fixed, it's static. But when we move it here, we can see, we can click on it, you can open and close. So that's pretty much for this lesson. Hope you understand how to apply the responsiveness to different components. So see you in the next lesson, guys.